Hi there, welcome back to another episode of Dave's Desk Bible Basics. Today we're looking at Peter's second letter, so 2 Peter. And this also written by Peter, but this time without the help of Silas. So the grammar in 2 Peter is far more agricultural, shall we say. Probably written between 65 and 68 AD, and again to the churches in what we would now describe as Turkey. And if 1 Peter taught the church how to live faithfully in the midst of external pressure, 2 Peter is teaching the church how to live faithfully in the midst of internal pressures, how to deal with the consequences and the threat of false teaching. In both letters then, Peter is showing his heart as a pastor, as someone who cares for God's people. He wants the faithful to grow in their relationships with God. He wants them to distinguish between good teaching and not just bad teaching, but heresy. And he wants them to be mindful of Christ's return. He wants them to embrace good teaching and to have Christ's return as the core of their choice, the foundation of their choices. And I think within the letter there are therefore just some really significant challenges for us. Are we still aspiring to grow in our relationships with God? Some of us have been seeking to follow Christ for many years, many decades perhaps. What does it mean for us to grow in our relationships? Are we still able to discern the difference between a pleasant lie and a challenging truth? So often we will flock to hear that which pleases us rather than that which challenges us. And do we live with Christ's return as the foundation of our choices, or do we seek an easier path, a quicker solution? I think for many of us in so many areas of our lives, the quick and easy solution is it's just so much nicer than the long and slow and healthy solution. Which is nicer to eat, a chocolate cake or a vegetable? Any vegetable. There's no vegetable that can compete with chocolate cake, but it's the vegetables that do us good. I just wanted to encourage you, if you're going to read some of 2 Peter, then if you've been watching these, where I'm going to encourage you to read 2 Peter chapter 1, verses 3 to 9, and just reflect on what it means to be partakers with Christ, and what it means to add constantly different elements onto our faith. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.